on, you're on.
So we're using Firefox 45.9 with NVDA 2017.1 to explore an ebook about Western civilization, right?
Yeah, and it's a W.W. Norton book, and it's been integrated into the D2L Brightspace test server so we're trying it integrated to make sure it works well too. So just go ahead and explore a little bit. This is like the cover of the book, I think, and see if you can navigate and read.
All right, I'm going to start with down arrow.
Menu button collapsed, open book menu. Tab selected. Tab selected, open table of contents panel. Tab selected. Tab selected, open search panel. Tab selected. Tab selected, open bookmarks panel. Tab selected, open notes panel. Blank. Copyright 2016 W.
Sounds like there's a lot of collapsed material.
Yeah, it looked like it was kind of stuck on that menu, but I don't know what. Maybe there is multiple ones inside of that menu. Keep going.
Out of menu, Western civilizations, brief 4th edition. Menu button collapsed, submenu account menu. Menu button submenu. Menu button submenu actions for this ebook location. Front matter. Navigation landmark button. Button go to previous section. Button. Button go to next section. Frame main landmark graphic images. 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 Graphic images.
That's not a good sign.
Out of frame navigation landmark button go to next section.
It looks like it doesn't like it.
I'm going to just scroll down a little. It looks like it's just one. Okay.
Frame main landmark graphic images. Graphic images. Browser tabs toolbar. Tab controls. Western civilizations. Graphic images.
It seems to think that the graphic images is the bottom of the page, and then when I try to move past it, it either repeats over and over again with down arrow, which is an indicator sometimes that you're at the bottom of the web content, or hitting tab, which moves me past the web content into my nav bar.
Okay.
Graphic images. Out of frame navigation landmark. Frame main landmark graphic
See
images.
if we can interact with it.
Browser tabs toolbar. Tab control. Western civilization.
It doesn't like it.
Open book menu button.
Well, it's just the cover of the book right now. I mean, not that it should describe it, but basically you've gotten the same information from the heading right after the menu, which is the title of the book, Western Civilization, brief 4th edition. What you're not getting is the author's names that show on the image. So keep going. Maybe look, just either look at the menu or go to the next page.
Let's see.
Western civilizations, brief 4th edition, Norton ebook document. Open book menu button collapsed.
Let's see what that is.
Western civilizations, brief 4th edition. Open book menu button collapsed.
There we go. My arrow keys aren't working now. Hang on, let me restart NVDA.
Untitled notepad. Edit multi-line. Blank.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. Okay, hang on.
Open book menu button.
Still a shortcut for this. Nope. Okay, hang on.
Folder view N. NVDA 10 of 20.
You just minimized it. Oh, okay.
Western civilization. Button collapsed. Open
There it
book
goes
menu.
again. Okay, so let's look in the menus, eh?
Button
Yeah.
collapsed. Button collapsed. Button collapsed. Button collapsed. Open book menu. Tab selected. Tab selected. Open table of contents panel.
Let's open, what do you say, table of contents?
Sure. I don't even see it, so that's interesting.
Tab selected. Tab selected. Open table of contents panel. Folder view list. NVDA 10 of 27. MSDS of NVDA 10 of 27. Accessibility testing contacts and links to
Whoa, what the?
Now you're
Western
on your.
Western
That
civilization.
was weird.
Tab selected. Tab selected. Open table of contents panel.
I clicked to open the table of context panel, and that's where it sent me. I'm going to push enter this.
Folder view list. Accessibility testing contacts and links to
No, now you're jumping out onto your desktop
That's weird, dude.
because you have
Western civilization.
you have a folder called accessibility testing contacts or something like that.
Tab selected. Tab selected. Open table of contents panel. Tab
That's
selected.
weird.
So you can't get that open. Try a space
Tab
bar.
selected. Open table of contents panel.
Spin.
Folder view list. NVDA 10 of 27.
Nope, dumps me out on NVDA.
Wow.
MSDS online.
That's weird, dude.
West.
This is bad.
What?
This is a bad sign.
Right?
Tab selected. Tab selected. Open search panel. Folder view list. NVDA 10 of
All
27.
the tabs that say, and it's telling me they're collapsed, so I'm assuming that that's some kind of content where when you click it, it's supposed to expand some.
Yeah.
Then
Western Civic.
when I push space on them or enter, they're jumping me out of the browser altogether onto other things on my computer, which is really bizarre.
And
Tab,
if
tab
you
open
hit
search panel.
tab, does it just take you over to the title?
Out of menu.
Yeah.
Account menu button. Collapse submenu. Actions for this ebook location menu button. Account tab
No.
control.
No, it's still
Right.
not.
Tabbing weirdly moves you down through the collapsed tab.
No, it
Menu
doesn't
tabs.
actually. It seems
doesn't?
like it jumped you over to the settings. Visually, that's what it looked like it did.
Oh, I thought that was all in there. So that's not in the collapsed content.
No.
Then? Urgh.
Tab selected. Button collapsed. Open book menu. Button collapsed. Button collapsed. Open book menu. Tab control. Open table of contents panel. Tab selected. 1 of 4. Out of menu. Account menu button collapsed. Submit. Actions for this ebook location menu button. Submenu. Navigation landmark. Go to previous section button.
Okay,
Go to
how
next
about
sec-
this? Can you go back to that settings menu, which is I think one step back or two, and
Go to previous actions for this ebook location menu button.
one more. There.
Account menu button collapsed. Submenu.
Account menu.
Yeah, can you open that?
Expanded. Account menu.
That
Yes.
opened. So now can you navigate through that?
Account menu manage student sets button.
Yep.
Out of menu actions for this ebook location menu button submenu. Account menu button expanded submenu. Menu button submenu. Menu button submenu actions for this ebook location. Menu button submenu. Menu button expanded submenu account menu. Western civilizations brief for menu button account menu manage student sets button. Out of menu actions for this ebook location
There's
menu
only
button
one
submenu. Account menu button expanded submenu.
No, there are three. There are
Menu button
four.
expanded
There should.
submenu account menu.
It seems like you get down to manage student sets, which is the first one. Then below that, there's purchase a print textbook. Below that, there's a help FAQ. And below that is connected to LMS. But you're not able to read any of those except for manage student sets, huh?
Yep, and I'm using tab and arrows. So here's where arrows take me. Down arrow.
Menu button submenu. Menu button submenu actions for this ebook location. Menu button
Arrow.
submenu. Menu button expanded submenu account menu. Western civilizations. Menu button expanded submenu account menu.
Now tab.
Account menu manage student sets button.
So tab again.
Out of menu actions for this ebook location menu button
Back
submenu.
into actions again. So
Account menu button expanded submenu. Account menu manage student sets
I'll
button.
push down arrow from here.
Button purchase a print
There we
textbook.
go. So you have to
There.
be on that button.
Button help /FAQ. Button connected to LMS. Out of menu button collapsed. Out of menu button connected to LMS. Button help /FAQ. Button purchase a
And
print
now
text.
I'm arrowing through all that again.
Button
Goes
manage
in.
student
So it's
sets.
just kinda
Button
like
manage
weird.
student.
But what about up above? Let's go back up. Let's see.
Button manage student sets. Button manage
And
student
that's a
sets.
button. The tabs up above just say collapsed tabs. I'm not sure what kind of web content they are.
Button manage student sets. Out of menu actions for menu button expanded submenu account menu. Western civilizations brief 4th edition. Menu copyright 2000 and blank. Tab selected open notes panel. Tab selected. Tab selected open bookmarks panel. Out of menu account menu button expand account menu manage student sets button.
And now
Button
it's
manage
not
student-
closing
manage
that.
student sets. Button manage student sets. Button manage student
Yeah,
sets.
I'm up arrowing a bunch and it's I'm stuck. I'm gonna try to
Out of menu
shift
actions
tabbing
for this
now.
ebook location menu. Account menu button. Account menu manage student. Out of menu actions. Account menu button expanded sub. Account menu manage student sets. Out of account menu button expand.
trapping
Collapse.
me.
There, it closed.
Menu copyright 2000
Okay, I pushed escape that time.
Okay.
blank. Tab selected
No,
open
not
notes
barely.
panel. Tab selected. Tab selected open bookmarks
Trying to
panel.
get these tabs open. I'm gonna push NVDA key space on one.
Open notes panel. Tab selected 4 of 4.
I
Open table of
don't
contents panel. Tab selected 1 of 4. Open search panel. Tab selected. Open bookmarks panel. Tab select. Open notes panel. Tab select. Open table of contents. Open search panel. Tab selected 2 of 4. Open bookmarks panel. Tab. Open notes panel. Tab select. Open table of content. Open table of content.
Let me
Open search panel.
I'm
Open
gonna I'm gonna intervene and see if there's something open that I don't see. And when I
Open
click,
book menu button collapsed. Open book menu button expanded.
where's notes? So I guess you're in the collapsed menu a little bit when you get to the. I hear notes, but it's not visually open, and I don't hear you getting to the table of contents. Like, can you find the chapter or the link to contents or maps or
Oh, let me try a links list.
chapter 1? Okay.
It doesn't look like I can get to that via just the physical routes through the page, but maybe a links list will grab them all. It looks like the tabs don't like the screen reader, or the screen reader doesn't like the tabs, however you want to.
What you were getting to something called notes. I don't know what that was when you were exploring the tabs. I thought I heard something like notes tab open. So
But when I click on it, then it just dumps me into the desktop,
Oh, okay.
Speech mode leaks. Speech mode
Let's try
talk.
clicking it.
Account menu button collapsed. Western civilizations, brief. Close book menu button collapsed. Western civilizations, brief 4th edition. No. Navigation toolbar. Search or enter address. Western civilization.
Now my arrow keys aren't working again.
Close book menu button. Account menu button. Western civilizations, brief 4.
Okay, hang on.
Folder view. N. MSDS. NVDA 10 of 20.
It's like my arrow keys work on my desktop, which is really weird, so I don't know why it keeps doing that.
Folder view list. Western civilizations. West. Menu button collapsed. Button collapsed. Close book menu. Button collapsed. Button collapsed. Button collapsed. Button collapsed. Out of menu account menu button collapsed. Sub menu. Menu close book.
Now I'm like,
Navigation toolbar. Search or enter address combo box collapsed. Edit. Western civilizations. Brief. Button collapsed. Button collapsed. Button
get
collapsed.
me out of here.
Button collapsed. Navigation toolbar. Search or enter address combo. Western civilization. Button collapsed. Close book menu. Tab selected. Tab selected. Open table of
There we
contents
go.
panel. Tab selected. Tab selected. Open search panel. Tab selected. Tab selected. Open bookmarks panel. Tab selected. Tab selected. Open notes
So
panel.
the open notes panel. Let's try a right arrow.
P.
Nope, it just spells it. So I'm going to push enter on this.
Folder view list. NVDA 10 of
Yeah,
27.
it dumps me in the desktop still.
Western civilization.
All right, I'm
if-
going to pull up a links and see what
Blank.
happens.
Elements list dialog. Tree view.
There are no links listed.
I'm just going to go ahead and say nope.
Western civil.
What if
Sorry,
what
I
if you
hate
arrowed down in that when you got into, how are you getting into that collapsed menu? It's not visually opening, but I can hear it reading like
I'm
bookmarks.
just down arrowing or tabbing into it.
So see if you can keep going down arrow where you get, if you eventually get to a chapter.
Copyright 2000. Out of menu Western civilization. Menu button collapsed. Sub menu account menu. Menu button sub menu. Tab selected. Button collapsed. Close book menu. Button collapsed. Button collapsed. Button
I'm going to
collapsed.
start down arrowing.
Button collapsed. Close book menu. Tab selected. Tab selected. Open table of contents panel. Tab selected. Tab selected. Open search panel. Tab selected. Tab selected. Open bookmarks panel. Tab selected. Tab selected. Open notes panel. Blank. Copyright 2006. Out of menu Western civilizations. Brief 4th edition. Menu button collapsed. Sub menu account menu. Menu button sub
This
menu.
is all down arrows.
Yeah.
Menu button sub menu actions for this ebook location. Front matter. Navigation landmark button. Button go to previous section. Button.
I guess there's previous and next section buttons.
Now
Button
you're
go to next.
outside of that menu. You're in the just next and previous. I can see where you are now. So you never got to any chapter.
Not in the table of contents. I'm not sure if anything is supposed to appear in bookmark or notes now or until you put stuff in there, but surely table of contents would have something in it. And
Yeah, I'm expanding the image. I'm making your the browser full screen so I make sure we're not missing anything. And now I'm clicking on the menu myself. I can't even get it to open now. What the heck? Huh. That's weird. Why? Well, sometimes I can't get things to open, although I did, I thought.
Tab control. Open note. Speech mode off.
Huh. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go to the next. I'll just arrow next for. Okay, let's see if you can, if this image has any description on it. It's just a picture of the globe.
Okay.
And then go ahead and hit next page.
Okay.
Button, go to next section. Frame main landmark page, page Roman 2. Blank. Page Roman 3. Link graphic images. Out of frame blank. 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 Frame main landmark link graphic images.
Should I push the link graphic images?
Sure. That just, okay, see if there's any description there. That just opened the image in a separate window.
Button. Link close. Clickable. Out of frame blank. 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 Frame clip. Link close. Button. Main landmark link graphic images. Page Roman 3. Blank. Page Roman 2. Out of button. Button go to button. Button go to previous section. Link close. Clickable. Link close.
You can magnify it with that, but okay, so let's see if you can just do next page.
Main landmark page Roman 3. Blank. Page Roman. Out of frame navigation landmark button go to next section. Frame main landmark page row. Out of frame navigation landmark go to next section button.
Another image.
Button go to next section. Frame main landmark page Roman 4. Blank. Page V. Western. Civilizations. Their history and their culture. Brief 4th edition. Joshua Cole. Carol Symes. Graphic images. W. Norton and out of frame blank. Blank.
Well, it looks like I'll be able to read the text, but how much the images are a part of the lessons, I don't know.
This is such a huge problem of image descriptions not being in textbooks.
Right.
It's so prevalent. I can't believe it. All right, I'm gonna arrow and find you another page.
Navigation landmark go to next section button.
What is this?
Actions for this ebook location menu button submenu. Expanded. Actions for this ebook location menu. Western Civilizations, brief 4th edition, not an ebook document. Frame main landmark page Roman 6 W. Norton and Company has been independent since its founding in 1923, when William Walker Norton and Mary D. Curtin Norton first published lectures delivered at the People's Institute, the adult education division of New York City's Cooper Union. The firm soon expanded its program beyond the institute, publishing books for celebrated academics from America and abroad. By mid-century, the two major pillars of Norton.
Looks good.
See if
Navigation landmark button go.
see if there are any. This is a table of contents page, and the chapters are links. Do they show up as links on the links list?
Frame main landmark maps link. Documents link. Preface link. Chapter 1 Black Square list. Before civilization link. The building blocks of civilization link.
Okay.
Urban development in Mesopotamia link. The culture of Sumer link.
Yep.
Okay, and if you pulled up a links list, do they all show?
Elements list dialog.
Yeah,
Tree view.
okay,
Level 0 the
that's
culture of Sumer
good.
rate of 3. Past and present. Engine.
Maybe it's just kind of the front matter that you get stuck in.
So go ahead and choose any one of them, something.
The first empire 10 of 303 level 0. Western Civilizations, brief 4th edition, not an ebook Mozilla Firefox. Western Civilizations, brief 4th edition, not an ebook Mozilla Firefox. Unknown. Western Civilizations, brief 4th edition, not an ebook Mozilla Firefox. Western Civilizations, brief 4th edition, not an ebook document. Main landmark evidence shows that competition among Sumerian city-states reached a new level around the first empire. Evidence shows that competition among Sumerian city-states reached a new level around 2005, as ambitious locals fight to magnify themselves and their kingdoms.
How
Still,
about
it is
headings? Can you jump heading to heading? Are they using headings?
No next heading. No previous heading.
Ugh.
Yep.
And okay, let me see if there is a on the before in the let's see again. Can you open that collapsed menu? That's still there at the very top of your page. I think they call it a hamburger menu because its icon is like 3 lines, 3 horizontal lines.
Evidence shows that competition, the first empire. Page 15. Out of frame navigation landmark button, go to next section. Button. Button, go to previous section. Button. Chapter 1, early civilizations. Menu button collapsed submenu actions for this ebook location. Menu button collapsed submenu. Menu button collapsed submenu account menu. Western civilizations, brief 4th edition. Menu copyright 2006, blank. Tab selected open notes panel. Tab selected. Tab selected open bookmark. Tab selected open search panel. Tab selected open table of contents panel. Tab button collapsed close book menu. Button collapsed. Button collapsed. Button collapsed. Button collapsed. Button collapsed close book menu.
Close book menu.
What would you call that?
Of 27. Accessibility testing contacts and links.
Still dumps me in the
Yeah.
Western.
desktop.
Button collapsed. Button collapsed close book menu. Tab selected. Button collapsed.
Pushing enter. Space.
Button collapsed close book menu.
Enter.
Folder view list. Accessibility testing Western.
Out there.
Tab selected. Tab selected open table of contents panel.
Enter.
Folder view list. Accessibility testing contacts and links 13 of 27.
Still dumps me in. No.
Western civilization. Tab selected. Tab selected open tab selected. Tab selected blank. Copyright 2016 double out of menu Western civilizations. Menu button collapsed submenu account menu. Menu button collapsed submenu.
And that
Menu button,
account
submenu actions for this.
that account menu, you were able to open that, but it was weird, right? You could open it, but then with tab, I think, and then you had to arrow through it.
Yeah, it was like once you click it, it looks expanded, and then when you up arrow or down arrow, it kind of jumps over the content. And if you up arrow high enough and tab into the content, you get into the content. But if you keep tabbing, it'll move you back out of the content. So you have to shift tab until you're on like the first item in that list, and then you can up arrow and down arrow through the items.
So that's not normal, is it?
I mean, not really. You do come across it more than you should in websites, and so I would argue that it's definitely something people should have in their toolkit, but for an accessibility score, it's not very good because there are also many websites where nothing like that is necessary.
Okay. Now,
Like I would in no way argue that that's meeting any kind of accessibility standard. I'm not sure what causes it. I have no idea how deep that goes, but
so it's a usability thing, really.
Yep. It sees it, but it doesn't like see it quickly, and that's oftentimes what happens when you're messing around inside of things that are nested inside of things, nested inside of things, nav bars or toolkits, like where it's like construct this website, insert this, insert that. You know, it's or like the like when you're doing a discussion post in D2L. It's actually pretty usable, but it's definitely beleaguers the screen reader. You know what I mean?
Let's see if you're on a button right now that is has some things. Can you enter? See, there's some choices under this menu too. Like it's
Menu button collapse submenu actions for disabled location. Menu button collapse submenu. Actions for disabled location menu. Actions for disabled location menu and bookmark button. Button read aloud text to speech.
Can you
Button print this section. Out of menu button print this section.
What's that?
try adding a bookmark?
Button read aloud text. Button add bookmark. Out of menu actions for disabled location menu button collapse submenu.
Did it do it?
I think so. There's a little green bookmark icon, but now how would you find the bookmarks? Let's open that menu again. See, can you make it read aloud?
Clickable. Menu button collapse submenu. Expanded. Actions for this ebook location menu. Actions for this button read aloud text to speak. Button remove bookmark. Button remove bookmark. Button read aloud text. Button print this section. Out of menu out of menu button print this section. Button read aloud text to speech. Button remove bookmark.
I mean, now I know there's one because it says to remove the bookmark.
Right. I wonder though if in that menu we can't get to work if it's got like, navigate to your bookmark. Can you get the
Button
read
read aloud
aloud?
text to speech.
Try that. Not that
What's
you
that?
would need that, but can you make that work? Read aloud?
Button read aloud text to speech. Dialog speech synthesis is not available in this web browser. Please use Chrome recommended for Safari. Also supported on a laptop or desktop computer. Okay, button.
Okay.
Out of menu.
I'm going to try and open that hamburger menu and see if
Menu close up menu button collapsed.
why can't
Button collapsed.
I
Close up
opened
menu.
it. I opened it once.
Menu. Western Civilizations, brief 4th edition, not an ebook document. Button collapsed. Close up menu.
Wow. Can't get it to open. I'm expanding this to full screen. No dice. So I wonder if we should try this with JAWS, see if we get any different results.
All right.
Just remember, sometimes that crashes the computer when we run all this stuff at the same time.
Yeah. So close out of NVDA first.
NVDA menu. Exit X. Exit NVDA type.
We should probably update JAWS soon.
JAWS Professional, Western Civilizations, brief 4th edition, colon, Mozilla Firefox.
Oh, because you're in
Alt tab, JAWS Professional.
Which-
Alt tab, Western Civilizations, 4th edition, colon, Mozilla Firefox.
What's that?
what version of JAWS is this?
Alt tab, JAWS Professional, JAWS Professional. JAWS Professional options, utility language, filter, 17.0.3.
17. Actually, I think that is the most modern version. Never mind.
There might be an 18, but
Alt tab, Western Civilizations, brief 4th edition. Tab, open notes panel, tab selected, 4 of 4. Open table of contents panel, tab selected, 1 of, open search panel, tab selected, 2 of 4. Open table of contents panel, tab selected, 1 of 4. Open notes panel, tab selected. Open bookmarks panel, tab selected, 3 of 4. Open search panel, tab selected, 2 of, open table of contents panel, tab, open notes panel, tab selected, open bookmarks panel, tab selected, 3 of 4. Open notes panel, tab, open bookmarks panel, tab selected, 3 of 4. Open table of contents panel, tab selected, 1 of 4. Enter. Open search panel, tab selected. Open table of contents panel, tab selected, 1 space. Open search panel, tab selected. Open table of contents panel, tab selected, 1 of 4.
Nothing happens.
Open table of contents panel, tab selected, 1 of, open search panel, tab selected, 2 of 4. Move tab right, open search panel, tab selected, 2 of 4. Open bookmarks panel, tab selected, 3 of 4.
can you open
Table of
them?
contents panel, tab. Open table of contents panel, tab selected, 1 of 4. Space.
Doesn't look like it.
Open search panel, open table of contents panel, tab, account menu, button menu, press space to activate the menu, and navigate with arrow keys. Shift tab, blank. Shift tab, open table of contents panel, tab selected, 1 of, open notes panel, tab selected, open search panel, open bookmarks panel, open
No,
search panel, tab selected, 2 of 4.
generally, I'm just stuck up in the nav bar.
Open bookmarks panel, tab selected, 3 of 4. Open notes panel, open table of contents panel, tab selected, 1 of 4.
It's like this. It's the same as you were getting with NVDA, right? Where it's reading some of those
Like,
things.
yeah, it reads me the stuff, but it's not really telling me anything that's in the
Close the menu
tabs.
button, collapse, use JAWS key plus Alt plus M to move the control element to activate, press space bar.
I'm trying it, seeing if I can. Can you turn off JAWS for a second?
Like all the way or just the speech?
I'm thinking all the way to see if I can actually open it without JAWS.
Unloading JAWS, OK button to activate, press space bar. With JAWS dialog, enter. Close the menu button, collapse to activate, press.
Okay, JAWS is off. Huh. I can't make it activate, but maybe that's because this is remote. But the bigger issue is you can't. Let me,
I'm not feeling this.
no.
I mean, I can read the content, but none of the pictures are described, and I don't know how deep you would get into a class before not being able to easily access the table of contents and become a huge pain.
Right. And not be able to, we got a record of what some of the other things, there were, I think your bookmarks, you would be able to navigate to your bookmarks. There were notes, all those things you can't get to.
Yep.
And I wish I could open it for the video again, but I can't. Okay, so let's go ahead and back out a little bit to, there was another quiz thing that, so the ebook though, not impressed. And that was in, I just want to, for the record, I want to say that we were in the student view of this, not the instructor view. And now, how are we going to get back to our class? Okay, and then Andy wanted us also to check the Inquisitive app, the Norton Inquisitive app. Okay, it's this adaptive quizzing. So let me make sure we're in student view. Show student view. Okay, first we'll look at how to use the inquisitive. Okay. All right, go ahead and what would you like to do? View your class activity. Try this activity as a student. Okay, I'm gonna. You must answer at least 10 questions. Oh, and you get nice little music. Is that really coming from the computer? Or is that you?
That's coming from the computer.
Okay. I'm gonna turn the sound effects off.
That's how far they've gone now.
I thought I turned them off.
Cutting edge has sound effects.
That's annoying. Well, that's gonna be a little challenging if we can't turn that off. I'm trying to turn it off. It's off. There. Sheesh. Okay. Go ahead and explore. You want to complete this activity, you must answer at least 10 questions. I'm going to, so there's show intuitive quick start video. Do you want to hear the video or do you want to just start answering questions?
Should I try to start the video myself?
Yeah, so there are two buttons at the bottom of the screen. One is show inquisitive quick start video and the other is to start answering questions. So go ahead and
Folder view list. NVDA 10 of 27. Not an inquisitive Mozilla Firefox. Not an inquisitive Mozilla Firefox.
okay, we're back in NVDA,
Video
right?
button.
Yep, back on NVDA.
Dialog inquisitive quick start video 000. OK button. Not an inquisitive Mozilla Firefox. Button 18 of 28. Button 19 of 28. Button 20 of B. Button show inquisitive quick start video. Dialog inquisitive quick start video 000. OK button. Button show inquisitive quick start video.
Huh. So when I click this button, does a video player pop up?
Dialog
Yeah,
inquisitive.
but I don't see, I mean,
This is the
there's-
dialogue 000 and then like an OK button.
right. So is there a play button anywhere in there?
B.
NVDA doesn't see anything.
Button show inquisitive quick start. Start answering question. No next button. No next button. Show in panel and marker 3.pcc.edu button. No
Okay,
previous button.
let's-
Show inquisitive quick start video button.
Should we try a quiz?
Let's go ahead and start answering questions and just see. I have a feeling
Start answering questions button.
it's all going to be like that. But Oh dear. It's
Main landmark list with 4 items. Bullet, you must answer A. Bullet, you must answer a combo box collapse. Select a label number of questions to get a grade on the activity. Bullet, to get a perfect grade 100% on the activity, you must reach a designated combo box collapse. Select a label. Number of questions to get a grade on the activity.
Oh my lord.
Bullet, you must answer a combo box collapse. Bullet, you must answer a combo box collapse. Select a label number of questions to get a grade on the activity. Bullet, to get a perfect grade 100% on the activity, you must reach a designated. Bullet, to get a perfect grade 100% on the activity, you must reach a designated combo box collapse. Select a label score.
You must reach a combo box.
try those combo boxes. They're trying to give you an example, I think, of the how the quiz works. So try the.
Next checkbox.
Can
No
you?
previous checkbox. Number of bullets to get a perfect grade. 2. Get a good grade 1 on the app. You must reach a a. Select. Out of combo box designated. Combo box collapse. Select. Out of list complimentary landmark question confidence. I think I know it's 60 points. Clickable slider. You can gain bonus up to. Clickable slider. I think I question confidence. Main landmark list with 4 items score. Bullet, to get a perfect grade 100% on the activity, you must reach a designated combo box collapse. Select a label score. Out of list complimentary landmark. I think I know it's 60 points. Slider. Alert, I might know it. 40 points. Alert, I have no idea. 20 points. Alert, I might know it. 40 points. Alert, I think I know it. 60 points. Alert, I'm pretty sure. 80 points. Alert, I know it. 100 points. I know it. 100 points. Clickable slider. You can gain bonus up to 100 points on this question. Activity score. Clickable, your activity score is 0. Clickable. Current grade. 0%. You must answer at least 10 questions to receive a grade. Button question help / challenge. Button question help / challenge. Button question, button, you must answer. At 100, you can gain clickables. I know it's 100 points. Question
I've been
confidence.
arrowing this for this. I'm going to try moving back up to the top and figuring out what's going on.
Mainland, bullet to get a perfect grade 1. Number of questions to get a grade on the activity. Bullet, you must answer a combo box. Slide up to the right if you're on a computer, or at the bullet, you determine how many points you can gain bonus on each question using the question combo box collapse. Select A.
Can you
Combo
get
box
it?
collapse label slide up to the right if you're on a computer, or at the bottom for smartphone users. Bullet, you must answer A. Combo box collapse. Select a label. Bullet out of list. Drag word S below to fill in the blank S in the passage. Menu. Icon in the top right hand corner and select instructor activity. Introductory screen when you drag the labels below to 1 point. Banner landmark heading level 1 how to use inquisitive. 1 points, grades, and levels. Main landmark drag the labels below to fill in the blank not pinned. Use all most of this information on the combo box. Select a label collapse. Target. Minimum. Maximum.
Okay, that's good. You can get those.
They're kind of weird though.
List with 4 bullet. You score points in inquisitive by answering combo box collapse minimum dot. Bullet, you determine how many points you can gain bonus on each question. You bullet, you score points in inquisitive by answering combo box collapse minimum dot. Out of list graphic
how are
clickable
they
and
weird?
inquisitive. List with 4 items. Bullet, you score points in inquisitive by answering combo box collapse minimum dot. Maximum. Questions. Confidence. Questions. Maximum. Question. Out of list graphic. List with 4 items. Bullet, you score points in inquisitive by answering combo box collapse questions dot. Bullet, you determine how many points you can gain bonus on each question using the question. Slide up to the right if you're on a computer, or at the bottom for some.
Oh, now a pop-up thing showed up that says, correct, answer questions to get points and progress through the activity. Keep going until you've filled in all the blanks. But you're not hearing that, huh?
Nope, my arrow keys are dead. Tab's dead. Let's try insert B.
Norton Inquisitive Mozilla Firefox. Button 18 of 28. Button 19 of 28. Button 20 of 28. Menu bar toolbar. Application menu bar. File submenu alt club.
Nope. I'm gonna try escape. Now arrow keys. Nope. Enter maybe.
Combo box collapse. Select a
Oh,
label.
that took me back. Okay, but I still don't know what that dialog box said.
Right, and now it's
Slide up
disappeared.
to the right if you're on a computer, or at the bottom for smartphone users. Bullet, you must answer A. Bullet, you must answer a combo box collapse. Select a label number of questions to get a grade on the activity.
Let's see.
Target. Minimum. Target. Minimum. Slide up to the right if you're bullet, you must answer a combo box collapse minimum number of questions to get a grade on the activity. Bullet, to get a perfect grade 100% on the activity, you must reach a designated. Out of list, but not an inquisitive Mozilla Firefox. Correct.
Oh, I think it reads it to me if I like happen to stop pushing arrow keys and it pops up.
Yeah, but it does seem to also have killed your arrow key or your voice.
Yep. Nothing's happening, and it just said correct, and then I hit an arrow key,
Right.
and that silenced it. So
Great.
Norton Inquisitive Mozilla Firefox. Button 18 of 28. Main landmark list with score.
So,
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I think what next I need you to do is fill out that student the survey on this.
Oh, the Qualtrics?
Yeah. Do you have a link to that?
Yeah.
And it's called Norton ebook, I guess would be the thing.
Okay.
And you can do that. You don't have to do that with me watching. I'm going to, though, write up my notes. And then I have a training at 12. And Zapata's going to come and get you for lunch, right? So could you just do that Qualtrics survey?
Yep.
And if you want, we can stay on the line, or we don't need to.
Okay. I mean, I should be good from here.
Okay. Well then, good job, and bummer that this was so. I'm gonna stop recording.